Good morning and welcome back to the Thistle flower garden. It's about 7:30 this morning. Trying to get out here before it gets too crazy hot. Right now our heat index has been well over 100. It's been like, I think 108 has been the highest, maybe even higher than that. So I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update on how the flower garden is doing. As you can see, the sun hasn't quite hit the garden yet. So we'll start here. We've got some sunflowers that are coming up. This one is getting really super tall. There's a few there. And I also have some zinnias that are coming up. This one is getting really close to blooming. I'm thinking that's going to be the white one, but I really, truthfully, I can't remember what I planted where, so it's going to be kind of like a fun little surprise. So we'll see what pops up. And this one's got a little bud on it too, so that one's probably going to be next. So this has been kind of a fun surprise. I did not plant this over here. This is where the poppies were. So some amaranth has just kind of decided to show up, which I am very excited about. I think it's going to be really pretty. And I mean, it has gotten so big. So big. So none of my poppies came up in either one of these planter boxes, which is totally fine. I mean, it is what it is. There were a few that kind of came up, but just with how dry everything has been, yeah, they didn't do very well. So you live and learn, right? But over here in this bed, I did plant some cosmos, just kind of like a last minute thing. And I thought, why not? See if it comes up. A fun fact about the stalks that I had planted, should have looked on the back of the description. They are not supposed to be planted in the summer, so love that. So that will be more of a fall, maybe winter. Try to see if I can start those inside again, and then plant them like super early in the spring, like really, really early spring, and see if I can get those to come up. But yeah, should have read that. So although this isn't quite in the flower garden, I have been planting some flowers kind of around. So these are some little snapdragons. This is about how big they're gonna get, maybe just a little bit taller. But I just thought those were so stinking cute, and I love snapdragons. They're probably one of my favorite flowers. And there's a few more right there as well. I do have tons of snapdragons. I've had to cut a ton of them back. They are still blooming, which I find really funny because last year, when I had all of my snapdragons, they just they don't like the heat. They are not a heat tolerant flower. So I just found that really, really funny that they are still blooming. I even have some inside. That's a red one over there. It's getting kind of spent. That one probably receives the most sun out of all of the snapdragons. So, but I love the color on that. I just think that's so pretty. So pretty. But this is a rocket mix that I got from a local nursery. I actually ended up cutting a few of the snapdragons. There's one that was like an orange, almost like a sunset color. Oh, so pretty. But this is a goldenrod that I just planted. I just love that. I think that's so pretty, and it's going to look so good in some arrangements. I love that goldenrod. It's so pretty. This one's going to be a black-eyed Susan. I just planted that one last week, so hopefully that will start having some stuff come up. So this is just a little bit of some things that I've planted back here. I tell you what, it is getting hotter than Rip Wheeler and all black, if you know what I mean. Okay, then up here, so this whole section was taken over by a lilac bush. That lilac bush had been there for at least 15 years, at least 15. Who knows how long it had been there. So yeah, it needed to go. It was taking over, and just things were growing underneath of it. So we needed the change. So in its place, I had planted some of these cone flowers. They actually look really good this morning. Typically by the afternoon or into the evening, they start to kind of look a little sad, but I mean, the heat, man, the heat has just been so crazy. There's a little moonflower. My husband loves this flower. He's obsessed with it. And yes, we have had a chipmunk that keeps appearing over here. So yes, all of the rocks and all that and the mulch is from him. I'd like to actually be able to catch him one time. That'd be cool. And we got this guy back here. I love this so much. I've already cut a few of these and put them inside in a vase. I can't say the name right. It's like Halipsis. I don't know. If you know how to say it, put it down in the comments. This is a Aster bee here. So I put 2 of those here. The leaves were not doing very well, and I want to say that's mostly with the heat. This spot over here gets a lot of shade, so I know that they really, really love the shade. But as you can see, it's starting to get some green leaves again, so that's exciting. And this one's doing okay. I really cut back on a lot of the leaves on this one because they were all kind of dead looking, as you can see a little bit there on the right. But oh my gosh, when it's in full bloom, it smells so good. Here's another little guy that I planted. This is a foxglove. It's a Dalmatian. I love this one. I think it's so pretty. So pretty. And this is one of my hydrangeas that's starting to finally get some blooms on it. A lot of foliage, but finally getting some blooms. This one's so pretty. This one has a wedding theme name, and I can't quite remember what it's called. This is a fun one I just put in. See if you know what it is before I say it. If you said baby's breath, you are correct. I am so excited. They are so cute. Well, that pretty much sums up the update of the flower garden. So if you are the praying type, pray for some rain. We need it. We need it so bad. Any rain. We were supposed to get some last night and went right over top of us. Seems like that's been the theme these past couple weeks. We've been we're supposed to get rain, and then it just kind of goes right around. So hopefully maybe today, maybe we'll get some tonight. Yeah, please send us the rain. We need it so bad. But I hope you enjoyed the update on the flower garden, and hopefully we have some zinnias and some sunflowers soon. Catch you on the next one. Bye.